You seen that other video I made? Every tower versus night 2? Yeah, it's kinda like that, except it's in the please donate event, hard mode. Towers that don't do damage or towers that cost over $2,000 won't be used because they all die on wave 2. I went in order from top to bottom in the shop, with golden towers being the last ones used. The first tower is a scout, which has a history in the aforementioned video. Let's just say, if you know, you know. Scout is surprisingly good for the first tower you get, and the level 3 is pretty cost efficient. The first 2 waves with their noobs and guests were pretty easy. Wave 3's horde of guests got a little close. Wave 4, 5, and 6's trolls were slain, and Wave 7 came with 2 450 HP traders, which got a little close, but were killed pretty easily. Wave 8 has 6 traders. That is almost 3,000 HP. I died. I'm lying. I'm lying again, I died here. I'm lying again, I survived. Wave 9 was close, but I lived. I'm lying again, I died. I'm lying again. I'm actually perfectly healthy, and you guys have no need to worry. Sniper is also a free tower that you get for free, which costs no coins. You get it at level 0 when you first join the game, for free. If you look at this map, you might notice something. All the cliff spots are way in Baltimore. Fortunately though, all cliff towers have like a bajillion range, so it's good enough. I just spam level 2 snipers. Sniper killed the first few waves, but it got overwhelmed and wave 5 enemies snuck up on it. Paintballer, the melee tower disguised as a ranged explosive tower, is next. I'm not gonna sugarcoat it, it died on wave 4 to fast enemies. Don't worry, even if I did kill that guest, the trolls would have finished the job. Demoman is like Paintballer if it wasn't a melee tower and if it didn't have hidden detection. It's also better than Paintballer apparently, because even though it only did half its normal damage due to missing every guest, it somehow got to wave 6. It could have got to wave 7 if I microed, but I did not feel like doing it again. I'll count it as 7 when adding it up. Hunter is next, with its qualities being a high range and a late game beginner tower. It'll surely do well against early game enemy spam. It died on wave 8 sadly, well actually on wave 9 because it killed enough traders for the wave to skip before it did die. Soldier's the last beginner tower. It is a good tower. It has a burst rifle. I don't know what else to write. It's kind of like if Scout was good, okay? It died to wave 10 with 8 bloated traders, which have over 7,000 HP in total. It got only 1 wave higher than Scout, but whatever. And that is all 6 beginner towers. The average wave of this category is wave 5.8333 repeating, which is not an actual wave. The Crook boss has very high hopes here, with the map being absolute heaven for units. Not to mention just how good Crook boss is for events itself. It just blasted through the earlier waves, killing waves 9 and 10 easily like it wasn't a graveyard for aforementioned towers. Wave 11 is just a bunch of breakers and cats which have low amounts of HP and are killed pretty easily. I talk about my strategies, but it's difficult to strategize with 5 of 1 tower. I just placed an upgraded Crook boss. Wave 12 had more bloated trader spam, and Wave 13 had 8 nimble bloated traders, which is 9,600 HP going at this speed. And Crook boss survived. Yep. Wave 14 has an army of nimble traders, breakers, and cats. The sheer number of enemies barreling to the base was a close call, but we got it. Wave 16 is where it really ramps up with these flying UFOs and these aliens, which have 1,000 and 1,750 HP respectively. Conveniently, Crook boss has flying detection, so that's not a problem. Wave 16 actually was pretty easy, but Wave 17 was pretty close, basically being a beefed up version of Wave 16, and Wave 18 had more of the usual, along with an army of bloated nimble necromancers, which just rushed into the base and killed me. The medic is not known for her offensive DPS, but I don't have anything to follow up that butt with. Medic is not good for damage. She died on Wave 3. Militant, however, is good for damage. It's a spammable, cost-efficient DPS tower that's decent for crowds and single target, and it's soloed night 1. I spammed like 30 level 0 militants, which easily got past early game and killed some problematic waves like 8 and 9 with their trader spam, although it was close. Actually, I'm pretty sure every single wave after 9 was extremely close for no reason, because wave 10 was close, wave 11 was close, wave 12 was close, and wave 13... yeah, 9,000 HP worth of nimble bloated traders is not for Militant. Good ol' Freezer. The simple stalling tower that does 1 damage, has like 12 range, and is only used for slowing down single target enemies. It got to wave 5. This is a list of every tower that Freezer got farther than. No spoilers though, I blurred out a lot of them. Thank me later. Rocketeer is one of the towers that lost to Freezer. I'm sorry, it died on wave 3. It simply does not have the fire rate to do it. Shotgunner does though, and I just spam level 2 fire rates right here so that I can hit 2 paths at once. A few early waves were close, and I leaked a fair amount, but I was able to start spamming up shotgunners, and I had like 15 of them, which surprisingly killed the wave 7 traders. Then I died to wave 8, unsurprisingly. Trapper is next, which is not very good for soloing things, on account of its lackluster crowd control DPS at lower levels. It's better with a tower to clear out some of the hordes and deal some damage, which is why I was very surprised when it cleared out the first 4 waves, the horde of 70 HP trolls in wave 6, both traders on wave 7, and then it died to wave 8. I'm just surprised Trapper of all things was able to clear out 2000 HP worth of trolls and guests on wave 6. Oh yeah, Out of Bears joined again because he's a recurring character in the DCU. He joined my game and he applied the Brain Rot modifier, which, from what I know, changes easy mode enemies to Brain Rot enemies, which, as you may know, there are no easy mode enemies in the Please Donate event, except for Breakers, I guess, so it does nothing. Anyways, that sentence had far too many commas for my liking. The next tower is Ace Pilot, and the tomfoolery does not stop here, because this time he literally changed the map directly into the Brain Rot map, and the enemies stopped spawning. He changed the map back to normal, and the enemies still didn't spawn, but the waves are still skipping, which makes me wish I sat in the match until the game ended. Anyways, Ace Pilot spam took me to wave 8 where it was really close, but I died. It's definitely possible to get to wave 9, but then you die on wave 9 because the bloated traders. I'll just count it as wave 9, whatever. Next is Pyromancer, which obliterated the first 6 waves, then unsurprisingly died to the wave 7 traders. Oh wait, never mind, I leaked 3 HP. And then I died to 6 traders on wave 8. Oh wait, never mind, I leaked 27 more HP. Then I died to the bloated traders on wave 10. For real this time. You'd think military base would be amazing on this map because every other unit tower is. You're wrong, idiot. Military base died on wave 3. That's how the intermediate towers. They have an average wave of 8, which is pretty high but also very way down by all the towers that died on wave 3. Mortar. It also died on wave 3. God, bro. Mercenary base. Solos the entire event. It is actually incredible. I already made a video on it, just watch that if you want. Electroshocker is pretty amazing for this event, especially considering that traders don't even have stun resistance. Yeah, Electroshocker can just permastall all the traders he wants. It's amazing. Unsurprisingly, he obliterated waves 7 through 12, though some of them were a little close. Wave 11 actually has Hidden Cats, which has 100 HP, that I had to simply pray that Electroshocker chained onto them. And it did. I lived until wave 13. There's more Hidden Cats on wave 13 and not much to chain them off of. Only traders. Cowboy was absolutely shafted in the Hexscape event, and they halved all of his economy in every hard mode. In the Please Donate hard mode though, he makes full income. I benefited greatly from this investment, and my portfolio was making great ROI amongst my assets. Waves 8 through 12 weren't too close, and wave 13 was here. I got obliterated. Also, my investments in CBY had paid off big time, as I had 12 max cowboys by the time I died. I died anyways, but as mega pastors always say, rich people go to heaven. Warden's next, and it has barely enough range to be placed in the shotgunner spot, where it can hit 2 parts of the track at once. By wave 7, I had a level 3 warden, which easily cleared the wave, but wave 8 required me to move my wardens to kill these traders. I actually died, but it was pretty close, so I could have gotten to wave 9 if I moved all my wardens. Minigunner is a simple tower. Place minigunner on wave 2. Minigunner shoot noob and guest. Place 10 more level 1 minigunners. Kill wave 8 traders. Die to wave 9 traders. And that's all the advanced towers. The average wave for them is 11, which would be 13 if mortar didn't exist. I fucking hate mortar. Brawler is just amazing for this, and it only compounds once you get the reposition ability, because then he can move wherever he wants. Yes, Brawler is good enough to kill all the first 10 waves as just a melee tower. No, Brawler does not have hidden detection. No, Brawler's 80 damage reposition can't kill 100 HP hidden cats on wave 11. Engineer is a jack of all trades, until it meets 9000 HP of nimble-blooded traders. I actually didn't even die to the wave 13 enemies themselves, but it's funny when I say that. I died on wave 13 anyways because the wave skipped. The 2 hardcore towers average is wave 12, which is honestly quite a fall from grace from night 2. This is the beginning of the end, the event tower section. If you've seen the night 2 video, don't be alarmed. I'll assure you, many of these die before wave 5, but some of them actually get to like wave 13. Not a lot though. Not a lot. Harvester's the first one. I don't know if it's just me, but I feel like this tower's a little overrated. Anyways, it died on wave 7. No, not to the traders. They were fast enemies. Though I do think it would have died to the traders anyways. Commando died on wave 3. I just saved you 15 seconds. Off-camp snowball elves were able to form a small stack on this map, which is why I am officially advocating to add unit lifespans to elf camp. This tower has enjoyed luxury and privilege for far too long. Anyways, it died on wave 5. I wasted the 15 seconds, my bad. Swarmer got surprisingly far. I expected it to die on wave 3 or something because there's a bunch of fast enemies, but no. 2 level 3 Swarmers got over that, and 2 level 4 Swarmers got over waves 4 through 6. On wave 6, I got both of my Swarmers maxed, which seems like a big jump in money to get 2 max Swarmers in one wave, but whatever. Wave 7 was killed, and the Swarmer, if one of them can be killed, 8 of them can be, because Swarmer does equal damage to every enemy it has its effect on, so wave 8 wasn't too bad. Unfortunately, Swarmer is really bad at this specific type of enemy, because Swarmer has a bug where it shoots the same enemy like 5 times, even though it already has the effect. Imagine if you were playing hardcore and the Pyro gave only 2 invisibles the fire effect. That's that. So, the mob of enemies ran straight into the base on wave 9, because Swarmer is stupid. This Executioner skin does a swooshy swoosh thing with this laser, which I enjoy. It easily killed the first 6 waves, and it actually killed the traders on wave 7. Executioner is one of the last towers I expected to kill the 450 HP traders, to be quite honest with you. Executioner is also kind of like Swarmer, where 1 trader is kind of the same as 7 traders, so wave 8 and wave 9 weren't tough. Wave 10 had 900 HP bloated traders, which was not a problem for Executioner at all. I even got a max Executioner on wave 12. And then the nimble bloated traders came. Executioner really does not like fast moving enemies. It died on wave 13. You know, these event towers aren't off to that bad of a start. Getting to wave 9 and wave 13 back to back is pretty impressive compared to their performance in night 2. Sludger died on wave 3 because it missed too much. Archer surprisingly got to wave 5. Then it died. Jester's bomb surprisingly made it past the first few waves, and I got a poison Jester on wave 5. I balanced fire and poison, but sadly I died to wave 7. No, not the traders. There are fast enemies. Cryomancer does 0 direct damage until level 3, which costs $4,000, but it actually does 4 DPS at level 2 with its damage over time effect. So, naturally, I just placed Cryomancers all over the map. First 6 waves are easy. Cryomancer's great at crowd control, but wave 7 was Cryomancer's 4 DPS enough to kill the traders? That's over 100 seconds per trader, and multiple Cryomancers next to each other does not make that faster. The thing is, they can be slowed and frozen, and so Cryomancer killed wave 7. And then died to wave 8 because cats have no freeze. Gladiator killed the first 6 waves, then died to wave 7, unsurprisingly, but it actually got close because I had a max Gladiator. I had high hopes for the Toxic Gunners that can deal with both single target and crowd control. I got 2 level 3 Toxic Gunners on strongest or random targeting, depending on the situation. Wave 7 wasn't too tough, the 2 traders died easily enough. And on wave 8, I had a max Toxic Gunner, so that was easy. Wave 9 was easy too, and wave 10. Bloated traders were too tough. As mentioned earlier, every early game enemy except cats can be frozen. So that means Frostblast are coasted through the early game, but let's see how it fares against the 100 HP cats. Well, it actually killed the cats on wave 8, without freezing them. The traders were still incredibly close though, but it did die to wave 9 cats. The Holopunk died on wave 5, which is honestly quite impressive considering how bad its cost efficiency is. Slasher was able to barely kill wave 7, but I had to sell all my slashers and move them to kill it, which killed me for wave 8. The last event tower was the Necromancer, which is an absolute disaster due to the stupid attack cooldown whenever it spawns graves or spawns units. It died on wave 5 to the trolls. And that is the end of the event tower category. The average wave for them is 6.8666 repeating, which can be rounded up to 6.9, which can be rounded up to 7. Scout got to wave 9, which is a shame for event towers. Fortunately, 4 out of the 15 event towers were able to tie or beat Scout, which really does not seem like an accomplishment. At least Executioner got to wave 13, really carrying the team with that one. Anyways, time for Golden Towers. Golden Scout is next, which got to wave 20 in night 2, so I had high hopes for it to at least get to wave 16 where flying enemies spawn. The trader spam wasn't too bad, and I got to wave 13 where, yeah, I died. I kinda skipped over Golden Soldier because I already did it as its own video, but it just dies to wave 13, like Golden Scout. Golden Crook Boss has a lot of potential here, seeing as the normal Crook Boss got to wave 18. It obviously killed the first on waves easily, let's see how it does against wave 8. obliterated. Wave 13, actually a little close, but no worries. Wave 14 was also a little close, but it's fine, and Wave 15 was easy. Wave 16, the beginning of the end with all its late game enemy spam, got demolished, which was a good sign. Wave 17 was also decently easy. Wave 18, the wave normal Crook died on, got real close, but I was alive. Wave 19 came, and I instantly got spooked by an army of nimble, bloated traders and devs, which almost killed me. The devs, breakers, and UFOs tanked so much HP, and I died. But not only did I died 5 seconds before the wave skipped to 20, which is sad. Seeing as Pyromancer got to wave 10, and Golden Pyromancer has far more damage in bird time, it's no surprise that Golden Pyromancer also died on wave 10 in the exact same fashion as its predecessor. Golden Cowboy, the last tower in this video, the grand finale. It died to wave 13. The average wave for the Golden Towers is 13.6, which is actually pretty incredible. The average wave for every TDS tower is 9.5. I don't have anything funny to say for the outro. Please like and subscribe. I'm begging.